Hi, my name is Amanda Robinson. I'm Marian Technical College's financial aid counselor and loan originator. In today's video, we're going to cover the presentation called Paying for College that the financial aid office presents every orientation session. Normally, it's a really exciting PowerPoint, but today it's going to be a really exciting discussion because I have paper slides. The digital ones weren't available, so please excuse us on that, but I'll try to make it as exciting as an orientation video can get. So let's get started. To pay for college, the easiest way to do it is to complete the FAFSA at studentaid.gov. Now, the FAFSA is an acronym for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. And once you complete that, you could be eligible for Pell Grants, scholarships, federal work study, and student loans. Now, you might be thinking, I'm not eligible for any of those things. I'm not going to do the FAFSA. But student loans, you're probably eligible for those if you need help to get through school. Federal work study, you're probably eligible for that too. Scholarships, anybody's eligible for those. You just have to apply for them. Now remember, Marian Tech offers, I believe it's $91,000 in scholarships, but the only way you can get those is if you apply at mtc.edu/scholarships February 1st through May 1st every year. You have to apply annually, do your FAFSA, and then if you're eligible, your scholarship will be awarded to you usually around August, like when the fall school year starts. Now, we will get your FAFSA in about 3 to 5 business days after you hit the submit button. If you're eligible for a federal Pell Grant, that can be up to $3,495. Now, if you don't want to go to school full-time, which is only 12 credit hours, usually 4 classes, you can go to school a lesser amount. The Pell Grant will be prorated to that amount, so you're never losing out on any money, and any money that you don't get will be added into your lifetime eligibility. Now, you must fill out your FAFSA annually, just like you have to fill out that scholarship form annually. You have to be seeking a degree. You have to want a degree from Marian Tech to get Marian Tech's financial aid. And you must meet the SAP requirements. It's like down here, it's your fine print. SAP is a acronym again for Satisfactory Academic Progress. These are guidelines that the Department of Education has set up that says you are going to go to class, you are going to get an education, and you are going to try. When those things fail, there are different conversations that happen, but we're never going to talk about that, so it's okay. And if we do talk about it, I'll make it awesome. So here's the next thing. If you decide you don't want to use the FAFSA, you don't want a FAFSA, you're not eligible for a FAFSA, you don't want scholarships, you don't want work study, or maybe none of that paid out enough, you can do something called a deferred payment plan. Now, a deferred payment plan is offered by Marian Technical College. There is a $35 fee for setting this up. And the way it works is we take your tuition, we divide it by 4, and then you make a payment each month of the semester. By the end of the semester, you've paid everything off. You don't end up in debt. You don't use any federal money. It's not a bad gig as long as you can afford it. Some people can, some people can't. And there's no wrong answer to that. It's just what you want to do. So if you want to set up a payment plan, you do that on your My Info account by clicking on the Finances tab, and then you scroll all the way to the bottom and we hide the payment plan in the far left-hand corner. All right, so you fill out your FAFSA, you fill out your scholarships. If you want a deferred payment plan, you sign up for that. But as a last case scenario, we always offer student loans. Now, Marian Tech does things a little differently. Once you complete your FAFSA, if you are eligible and want federal student loans, which isn't that hard to come by anymore, all you have to do is tell me you want them. I'm going to make you fill out a piece of paper that tells me how many loans you want. We don't apply anything directly to your tuition account. We only create loans with your permission. This is your debt. We're only creating them if you tell us to. So you fill out your form, you hand it in, and then at home, you do something called the Master Promissory Note, the Annual Student Loan Acknowledgement, and the Entrance Counseling. And that's all done at studentaid.gov again. Those are just your agreements with the government that one day this money will be paid back. Make sure I got everything. Yep, I covered it all. And I'm going to tell you again when you come to visit me if you're interested in loans, because I'm a mom and I repeat myself. Now, remember the fine print, the satisfactory academic progress? One of the fine print things is that you go to class. Our teachers are emailed every single semester, every single session that they have to take attendance. It is absolutely required. If for some reason you would want to drop a class, you can usually do that within the first 15 days with 100% refund. After the first 15 days of the semester, there are fees that go along with that. So double check the school calendar. It's just at mtc.edu and know when your guidelines to drop are. Now, say you do get a grant, you do get loans, you do get scholarships, you do get whatever you're going to get. We're going to apply it to your tuition account. If there's anything left over after your tuition is paid for, we're going to put that in our electronic bookstore. That's called eCampus. Now at eCampus, which there's a link for on your MyInfo account, or you can go directly to it. It's just mtc.ecampus.com. On eCampus, you can go ahead and you can purchase your books either out of pocket or with that leftover financial aid money. And when you do that, those books are either going to be rented, they're going to be shipped to you, or they're going to be digital. It only goes so many ways. So any money you don't use on the bookstore, that comes back to our school, and then we cut a refund check for you, usually 5 weeks into the semester, and then that's yours to use for educational expenses. If you're having any problems with your books or the bookstore or anything like that, talk to your instructor about that. Not all of our classes have books. There's something called a Z degree here that if you are, it's a certain business degree that you're in, but some of the classes will overlap with, nursing, engineering, business, etc. That you won't buy any books for your major. The whole major is book free. We use accredited resources through the Department of Education, through the state of Ohio, through some other places as well. So that way you're eliminating, I think right now we're at well over $250,000 that we've saved students because you didn't have to buy books that you don't read anyway. So this is my favorite part of the presentation. Statistics. Not really, they're just numbers. 100% of our students pass their licensures. So the nursing program, your NCLEX test, 100% pass rate if you make it there. 97% of our MTC grads are employed after graduation. Employers want to hire you. We offer a really good education. I wish I would have known about that 15 years ago. 94% of our graduates work in and around the Marion community because it's a good place to live. It's not a bad get here. Now, this is my favorite statistic, other than obviously those. 91% of our students receive financial aid. We want to help you. We're giving out money as much as we possibly can. So if you have questions or if you have questions about money that I'm giving out, give me a call. My phone number is 740-386-4119. That rings into my desk phone during business hours. If I don't answer, there's a really terrible voicemail. Leave me a voicemail. I'll call you right back on the next business day. If you're laying at bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're wondering what the interest rate is on for loans, this year it's 3.73% fixed. You can email me and ask. My email address is Robinson, Robinson, followed by the letter A for Amanda, at mtc.edu. If for some reason maybe you don't want to come to me and ask questions, maybe I'm not available, maybe it's the only week I took off, for my birthday this year, you can also go to the financial aid office. It is in Bryson Hall, and there's a very nice man named Mike that sits in the front window. There are tons of people that are here to help you. We want to see you succeed. We want to help you. We want to help you figure out how to pay for college. All right, well, I'll see you around campus. I hope you're having a wonderful day.